Hey guys, I hope that you all had an incredible Thanksgiving and got to spend it with friends or family or loved ones, and a day that we could all just be so thankful for everything that God has so graciously given us. This week we are getting into our Christmas series, and series might be a bit of an overstatement because it's only 2 weeks long, but unashamedly, we're going to be trying to pump the gas into the idea of what we're going to be talking about in winter camp, and we're going to take that on a Christmas twist. And so if you're in high school, the theme that we're going with is welcome to the neighborhood. The message in John says that God put on flesh and he moved into the neighborhood, and I love that phrase. Oh, it's so like such a visceral, great idea. And then for our middle schoolers, we're calling it For All People. And the idea that we're getting into is that Christmas is this unique moment. You know, so many of our students living in this area of the world, this part of the country, are just really, really concerned about sharing their faith. They're scared that if they start to share their faith, they'll be labeled as a bigot, as homophobic, and so they keep their faith to themselves. And what we're getting into this week is the idea that Christmas is this unique opportunity to where even people who really have no care about Christianity at all, they're stepping into a moment that has deeply Christian roots. And so how can we utilize this season to help share the gospel with those around us? And this week we're getting into the idea that we can really pull from Jesus' birth narrative from Luke, that Jesus is best experienced, not explained. And the idea that when all of these shepherds, they get told by a heavenly being, they get told the gospel, the good news. And what do? They don't just listen to him and be like, oh, that's good stuff. They drop what they're doing and they go and experience Jesus. They go and see him for the first time. And after they've seen him, then they go out and share it with others. Like, they witnessed this miraculous, incredible thing, and that wasn't quite good enough. Because an explanation of Jesus is never as good as an experience of Jesus. And so we're getting into this idea of like, this Christmas season, let's take the weight off of our shoulders to where we don't have to explain Jesus to people, but we can invite them in with us to experience Jesus. And so I'm really, really excited about this. I think that this will be a really great push to talk about, like, when we do our Christmas Eve services as a whole church, we're doing a 7 o'clock and a 10 p.m. service. I mean, these are great for students. Our students have, in history, as far as I've been told, been one of our largest demographics on that late Christmas Eve service, because nobody else is crazy enough to go out at 10 p.m. on Christmas Eve. That's my personal bias coming out, that I'm like asleep by 9:30. But this season, what we really want to drive to with our students, with you, is let this be a season that we lean into our Christian heritage for Christmas, that we lean into that and we all invite somebody to experience Jesus with us, to experience the church, his bride, with us. I think that this season can hold really remarkable things for all of us. So that's everything that's going down on Sunday. If there's anything that you need to know upon that, I'll have convos. We'll have convos live before Sunday night. I'll drop that in the chat whenever that happens. I'll have the sermon notes right below this. So I think that that's everything that is needed. But yeah, guys, I love getting to serve with you. I'm so excited to be stepping into this Christmas season with each of you. And I'm so excited to see how God is going to be moving through you and your ministry. And I cannot wait to serve with you this Sunday night.